Nervous when you get on the phone? Do you sometimes fumble over what you are saying? Are you not getting the results you want from picking up the phone and talking to people? Well, I have written down the 12 biggest mistakes that you're making on the phone. Check it out now. Everybody, welcome back. It is Brent Daniels, and I've been thinking about this a lot because I've been getting a lot of questions on this YouTube page, through social media, on my email. When people are asking for the TTP script, they're asking me a lot of questions on how to be better on the phone. So I wrote down 12 instructions, 12 pitfalls to watch out for so that you can be the absolute best on the phone that you can be. So that you could just be an absolute assassin when you pick up the phone and you know what to say, you have the confidence in what you're saying, and your tone is fantastic. So let's start with number one. This is the most often looked over, passed over on this list. It's you don't practice your scripts. Listen to me. I hear it all the time. Brent, I don't want to sound like a robot. I don't want to sound like, it's just not me. I don't say certain things. That's fine. Listen, the scripts that you get either when you're making an outbound call with the TTP script that you can get at Brent@Wholesaling Inc. Just send me an email. I'll send you the script. That's the most effective on planet Earth. But when people don't practice it, Alejandra's laughing at me behind the camera. That's how crazy this is. But it is the absolute truth. When you don't practice the scripts, it leads to you making up stuff on the fly. The script is your scaffolding. The script is the skeleton that holds that conversation together. So practice the scripts, run through it. Understand that when you ask somebody, would they consider an offer on their property, there's only 6 responses that they're going to give you. Practice them. Practice the scripts. Number 2, people don't role play their calls. Okay, it sounds crazy, but you could do this with yourself. You could do this with your business partner. You could do this with your family, your wife, your boyfriend, your kids, whatever. But practice and role play so that you're not just experimenting with live calls. Okay, practice and role play, practice and role play. You know what I mean? You practice the script, role play it so that you've got it down. So that when somebody says one of those 6 responses, you've got it like that. Number 3, stand up. Nothing is worse than hearing somebody talking low on the phone like they're at a desk, depressed and sad. Standing up, it elevates your energy. It elevates your enthusiasm. Stand up, walk around. You don't have to do it for hours at a time, but at least every 15 minutes, spend the next 15 minutes standing up. You'll sound better. You'll be more effective. Number 4, the tone of your voice is critical. The tone. You need to have that energy. Okay, you don't need to be bombastic and be crazy and go over and above and be slapstick with it, but you have to have a tone of voice that says, I love what I do, that says, I am here to help you, that says that I am kind and I am optimistic. You need to have a kind and optimistic tone so that people will open up to you, okay? Number 5, active listening. Active listening. We've talked about it on this channel before. That's when you're nodding your head when people are talking. That's when you're saying, sure, yes, okay, I understand. Oh, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Oh, the roof hasn't been replaced. Oh, When you are silent on the other end, it sounds like an interrogation and not a conversation. So be active. Use your face. Even if they can't see you on the phone, they can feel you being active and listening to them. And when people feel it, it is a natural human response to open up more and to communicate more because you feel important. Make people feel important by active listening. Number 6, work on your objection handling skills. Get like a 3x5 note card. I wish I had one here. I had one before. And write down the objection that you're getting on one side, and on the other side, put down 2 responses to those. Just as you're naturally making these calls, start writing down these responses. When you get them, it's a game, it's a flashcard. You can have it with your whole team or your company or your family or whatever, where they throw at the dinner table an objection at you and you have to respond. Like that, you can have fun with it. You could be like walking in like a gunslinger, hoping that they give you those objections. You know what I mean? Work on the objection handling. That's number 6. We're halfway there. Do you feel it? Oh man, I'm on fire. I love it. Number 7, not calling when you should. Okay? This is huge. Not calling when you should. Brent, I'm gonna do it this year. From 9 to 11 every day, I'm gonna make those calls. And then 9:05 rolls around. You're kind of like, what's going on in the world? What's going on? Everything to prevent you from making those calls. I see it all the time. That time block that you have gets torpedoed by everything else, by the creative avoidance that you bring into your world. You know, you start thinking of other things. Well, maybe I should design a logo, or maybe I should get a new business card, or maybe I should do this or that. There's so many things to distract you. Stay focused. That is your money time. Whatever time block you have, you gotta stay. That is critical. That is your money time. Imagine that I am there with you. Every hour you're on the phone, I hand you $1,000 cash. Like a sliver in your brain, imagine that I'm there watching you with a GoPro, keeping track on everything that you're doing for those critical 2 hours or 3 hours or however long you're gonna dedicate to making those calls. So and here's number 8. You're not gonna make it up later. This is the biggest mistake. One of the biggest mistakes I see is, I didn't do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll just double it up tomorrow. It's raining outside. Nobody wants to answer the phone when it's raining. They're just going to be grumpy. I'll just do it tomorrow or whatever. My foot hurts. You know, whatever it is, you're not going to make it up tomorrow. Do it today. Put that money in the bank now. Put it in the bank now. Don't wait for it later. You got to start putting the deposits in now. Okay? Not asking, this is huge. I'm telling you, we do at least 20 deals a year from this that most people don't get right here. Number 9 is not asking if they have any other properties they want to sell. When we initially reach out to somebody on the phone and they say, no, I don't want to sell that property, the next response is, I totally understand. Do you have any other properties that you would consider selling? Maybe something that needs a little bit of love. Right? Something that needs some work. However you want to phrase that, asking that question is going to get you deals. It is going to get you deals, so ask that question. It's critical. Number 10 is not pre-qualifying completely. Do you want to totally waste your time and not do as much business as possible? Then just don't pre-qual everybody all the way. Remember, we pre-qual based on 4 things: condition of the house, timeline for them to sell it, their motivation to sell it, and the price that they want. Get all of those when you're on the phone. The script, if you get it if you email me, Brent at Wholesaling Inc., you'll get it and you'll understand the flow of that. So check it out. Number 11, we got 2 more. Stay with me, baby. Stay with me. I know the average watch time on this is 9 minutes. I don't know how long this is, but let's go. Let's push it to the end. Number 11, not staying focused when you're on the call. That's like you walking around with your phone. I don't even have your phone. Here it is, and you're just kind of wandering around in fantasy land while somebody's talking to you, or you're on a dialer and you're so used to just waiting for somebody to pick up that you start playing Tetris or I don't even know if people play Tetris anymore, but playing some sort of game and going crazy or watching some video or doing something and not being in the moment. Just like Bill Belichick taught the Patriots, it's one play at a time. Like, just do your job for one play at a time, and that combines you add those up and it makes you a champion. So stay focused on the call. Don't get distracted. Have the respect for the person that you're speaking with. And number 12, listen to me. This happens all the time. It happens with my students around the country. Number 12, don't let one bad call defeat you mentally. Okay? Don't let that one bad call defeat you mentally. Move past it. They were mean to me, Brent. They told me to die. They told me I was a scumbag. They told me to get a job. They told me they'd never sell their house, and how dare I ask for that? It's fine. They have the right to be mad. We are interrupting their day, their life. We are there to try to provide value and solve a problem. If we're not able to do that, let it go. You'll find somebody. Remember, it only takes one good conversation, one good lead to make your whole month. You can make $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 on one call. Don't let one defeat you mentally. Okay, keep going, keep being consistent, and you will win. If you want to take your business to the next level, follow these 12 steps. Watch out for these 12 pitfalls. If you want to join the most proactive real estate training program in the country, then go to wholesalinginc.com/TTP. I'd love to schedule a call. You'll talk to my team. They're phenomenal, and I'd love to coach you personally. Until next time, love you. See ya.